Hi, my name is Kennedy Thompson. I'm 20 years old. I definitely manage my mental health. I've had an extensive background, I guess you would say, all throughout like high school and stuff like that. I'm only 20, so there's only so much background, but I mean, I have struggled with it for the majority of my life. Not so much struggled, I guess that word, but dealt with it, anxiety, depression, stuff like that. But I feel like everyone does to some extent, so just I kind of want to get into specifically how it affects me within kind of my Black community, and hopefully it can be something that touches someone or something that other people can attest to, or also kind of manage within their day-to-day, or especially within a corporate setting. So yeah, and kind of the things that I do to kind of manage throughout, and it's still a journey for myself as well. So I kind of want to gotta talk about the Black task, I would say. Like, of just kind of showing up to work every day. Being a 20-year-old Black woman in a corporate setting, I work for Chase, and I've only been there for a year, and I've been able to network and move in a way that's been successful for me. And so I'm in a position now where I've got people probably my mom's age, and she's close to 40 and up, and they've been in their position for years and years, and so I'm coming in as a newbie. And besides that factor of being kind of a newbie, being a young Black woman within this space has been kind of an interesting thing to observe and also be introspective about how I move per se, or how I'm being perceived by my peers or colleagues. And so a lot of it is really just showing up to work every day and having to work my ass off, and really just putting my head in the ground and completing most, if not all, of this work with no complaints, and not being agitated, or any type of array of emotions that some of my colleagues may display on occasion. But it's really just like it really is a task of having to display this array of emotional intelligence, of completing and being dedicated to the work that I'm doing, that maybe you don't see with some of the other colleagues I have, right, that have been there for years and make more money than me at this point. And that longevity gets them to that point, but in the same sentence, like, I wouldn't be where I'm at unless I was performing at the level that I was performing every day. And that's something that's understood amongst the Black community, I feel, that really we do work tenfold, right? And not to say that other brown communities, Latinx, white people, whatever, don't work hard, but there definitely is a pay gap and other array of things, right? But I'm really kind of going on a tangent here as far as like some things that everybody understands, but my own experience really has been just surrounding myself with lots of mentors and other Black women who have made it throughout the struggle of trying to be seen, trying to be heard, not being too docile but not too aggressive as well. And so those are contradicting emotions or ways to perceive someone, right? But that really is the task of a Black woman, of not coming off in a way where we're aggressing, but also being heard in a way. So it really is a journey for me, and so that's why I'm kind of pausing to thought often, of trying to find the right words, because every day I do discover new things about myself and about the community around me, and how it does really affect everyone. But I really encourage probably to surround yourself with people, mentors around you, and go to therapy, speak about your experiences. It's definitely a long haul of kind of feeling like there's not much to change, like feeling like, I guess this is kind of where I'm at right now, of just kind of feeling like I can't really change the environment around me, so how can I change how I'm seeing the environment, right? So just really finding a balance of being able to show up at work and really it not being the task, right, of showing up, being myself, and just completing the things that I need to be able to complete, and communicate that with my leadership, that this is something that I struggle with, and something that I've, started my work career with, of really just gung-hoing like the entire thing. And that's why I've gotten to where I'm at, but it really hasn't facilitated a healthy balance for my mental health and for my physical health and things of that nature. So it's a journey for me to understand myself more, because it really has been a transition being at the age of 20 in such a corporate, based facility. So yeah, just really reaching out to my peers, my people, my family, and things of that nature to be like, okay, this is what we all go through, right? And so how can I, Kennedy, find my journey throughout without it being per se the struggle, quote unquote, but it really just being a story of me being a young Black woman trying to be heard, right? Make a life for myself, make a lifestyle. So yeah.